Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Red41, and welcome back to Sky Factory 5. Now, if you didn't catch that last episode, go ahead and go watch that just because you may not know what the heck I'm looking at right here. But if you don't have time for that, that's fine. I'll explain it to you anyways. Um, we made an automatic dye farm. So, what we ended up doing was we took a cobblestone generator as shown right here. And we have it being hammered with these miners to turn into gravel. The gravel gets picked up by the absorption hopper, goes into these block placers. The gravel gets placed and gets hammered into sand, these miners. And then sand gets tubed up into chests here. Up here we have all the coordinated colored dyes, respectfully with the chests and barrels. So, like, this is blue. The water drips down into the barrels, and sand goes into it and turns it into a block of dye. Now, we're gonna kind of leave this be for today, let it do its thing, and I think the goal for today is to make a mob farm. We have all of these trophies here with all these different mobs, and I want to start gathering materials for those mobs. So, in order to do that, I've been looking into some different techniques, and it looks like the easiest way right now is going to be mob fan. Now, these mob fans are not too expensive. So, we just need some stone slabs, some iron, and some redstone. Fortunately, I have a whole bunch of iron here, so that's easy. We have some stone slabs already. I think I have stone around here somewhere as well. But I could also smelt up some cobble. I just found some right in here, just like that. Perfect. I'll still smelt up some cobble just to be safe. I already have some smelting. Look at me go. Throw some sticks in there. That's my main fuel source as of right now. Throw that in there. Perfect. And we need some redstone as well. In order to get redstone, we just need some red dye. So I'm just going to take some of these blocks of red dye. Turn it into redstone just like that. I'll probably need more. I think I have more. So we're going to look around. I have 23 right here. And all I have right now. We'll see how far that lasts me. This. And we're gonna make all of these mob fans. So, and we have 5 of them. Probably gonna get. I don't know how big I want to make this thing. Um, so let's go build a nice little tower over this way. I'm probably gonna make it quite a few blocks away. Grab some wood because that's the block that we're this side. And I'm gonna use my wand and it just a little easier for me to block out, right? So I don't have to manually place everything. We're gonna do that. And how far do we think we can go? I want to go an odd number. I think 15 is gonna be a good enough number. So I could just do this like so, and boom. Perfect. And I'm gonna build a nice little platform, build a tower out of cobblestone, and we will cut back when that's done. Okay, so I got a nice little tower here, and I got some mob fans. So let's go place those up there. In order to power these, you do need levers. So we do have a bunch of levers, levers, whatever you call it, right here for us. So we're just gonna go this way. Head on up the tower. I'm gonna place these down just like so. I'm actually going to take out as well this and put it on. As you can see, that actually powers 2 of them there. So should be able to turn that off. Just gonna be have it off for now. Now, if we look here and we show the area, it only blows this far. So in order to get it going further, we need a mob fan distance upgrade. So we're gonna need a whole bunch of feathers here. We have some fancy feathers. So let's go make a whole bunch of these. I think we kill some chickens first. So let's get that done. Perfect. Now after all that killing, we have enough mob distance upgrades. And before I go back up there, I'm actually going to drop that off. I'll drop off. We got a lot of chicken to eat now. Drop that off. And I'm gonna turn this cobblestone into some slabs so our mobs don't spawn up on top of the roof. It's a preventative. That should be wide enough slabs. Let's head back over this way. And we'll go back up and put this mob fan distance upgrade inside of each of the fans. So it looks like we need 3 per fan. So we're gonna need a lot more feathers. So let me do that. I will get as much as I can done right here. And I'm gonna go get a whole bunch of feathers. Perfect. I have gotten every single mob fan down. All of them with mob fan upgrade. So now the next step is that we have to put the levers on. Problem is without getting pushed. So we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna that far can't. So I should just be able to 1, 2, 5. Oh jeez. It works! Cool. It definitely works. So now the plan is I need ladders for each side. So grab my ladders. I don't even need them for each side. I could just kind of move these. So I'm gonna have to remove carefully. Those. Here. And I think I'm gonna do this side last. Just for safety precautions. So we're gonna work around that side. Let me grab this. We're gonna do the exact same thing. We're just gonna our levers down. I think if I shift, nope. 2 more times. Only 2 more times. Put that in there. And we will our stuff and head back up. Perfect. Also, hot tip, if you shift on your grave, it will break. So that is how I did that without fumbling for E. Little fun fact there. Next one here. I've just so we're gonna get pushed. I made the drop, just a 1 hit. So we should be okay with all the mobs. Now this is gonna be the hardest one. Because after I do this one, we have to get back up here. So I think we're gonna save these ones. I'll put the levers on. I'm gonna save it. And we're actually gonna head up top and place the slabs on for the roof. I also have to cover up each of the sides, but get the slabs. That should make it oh so much easier. it makes it darker, so we don't even have to torch it either, because mobs won't spawn up there. All the fun Minecrafty stuff. So let me go and get all the labs placed. Perfect. The roof is on. All the fans are on. So now the next step is going to be killing. Now, there is a way for automatic killing and getting XP, and that's going to be iron spikes. Now, with these, it will drop the mob's XP, and they don't count as player kills either, but that's a lot of iron. So I think what we need to do, well, I have a whole bunch of iron in my inventory right now. We're gonna need at least 25 of these spikes, right? So let's just see how many makes per one craft. I think it's only one. So that's gonna be 9, 11, 12, 15 iron per spike. I need 25, I believe. If I have my math correct. Yeah, 25 spikes with 15 iron per. That's a whole lot of iron. So I think what we need to do is start automating some ores. And in order to do that, we are going to start making a printer. A printer is a fun mechanical thing where you just power it and it'll start creating things based off of a recipe. I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to expand our platform back this way, make ourselves a printing press. Perfect. We have our platform expanded now. Now, I think the first thing that we need to do is actually make the printer. So in order to do that, we need 2 redstone, a diamond, a whole bunch of other stuff. So that shouldn't be too hard to get now that we have some dyes. So we need 2 redstone, a diamond, which is going to be, I believe, cyan and... Ooh. Cyan and regular blue. Okay. So we'll grab one of those. Perfect. Our crafting kit. That's a diamond. Perfect. Nether quartz is white dye and light gray. I think white and light gray over that. Now is it 1 to 2? 2 whites to 1 light gray. So let me grab some white from here. It's a lot of back and forth, unfortunately, with this. I think one of our next things needs to be automated store. But I don't think we're quite there yet. Some amethyst shards, that's magenta and purple. Go down our line here. Like so. Go. Copper, I believe we have, and then we need tin, which I also believe we have. So let me check all of my sources here. Tin we do have. I just need to smelt it. That won't be too hard. And we got some copper right here. Perfect. For this machine frame, we also need glass and iron. I have just the perfect amount of glass there. And iron, I do have some smelted. Running out of sticks. We're gonna have to get a better fuel source soon. Have some iron here. And let me see. What is this? We need iron nugget. Have Right. Perfect. Just one iron nugget ready to go. So once we have this tin ready, we should be able to make our printer. And that's going to help us get ores 10 times faster. Okay, I believe I now have everything. I should just be able to push this through like so. Perfect. And now we have a printer. Sweet. And I believe this also needs to be powered, so I'm just going to place it right here. And what we want to do is get something known as RGB. If we get a block of RGB dye, that's going to be green, red, and blue. So let me just grab some for testing RGB right here. We can go... I think I need to manually make it. Then I can do it, right? Block of RGB. That'll turn into a bunch of random things from the printer. So we got like a block of copper, Certus quartz, and coal. So what we're going to need to do is I'm going to set up a system where we're just getting red, green, and blue dyes over here. So we're going to set up the same system of a cobblestone generator, the gravel, into sand, into the red, green, blue. It's going to be a whole setup of maybe 8 of each dye. And then we're going to need to get a crafter. And those aren't too hard to make. It's just going to be, yeah, tin, redstone, and wood. A little bit of iron. Super easy to make. So let me get the red and blue dye set up. And we will go from there. Amazing. We got our red and blue set up. We gotta get sand into it. And I'm thinking we started to overflow on gravel and on sand over here. So I might just pipe it over from there and just start doing it that way. Look at that. It gets the job done quick. Blue one's still going. But I might just do it that way. So we'd have to make a whole bunch of item pipes. So I should be able to make those. It was, yeah, bricks and copper nuggets. So let me get a heck of a ton of those and connect our sand over. Okay, so I managed to get sand piped in here, so we're starting to generate some dye here. And now the next thing is going to be getting all of this dye into a crafter. So let's look into making a crafter. What will we need for that? And we're gonna need the T3 crafter. Possibly. I think we will. Yeah, we're gonna get the tier 3 crafter. So in order to do that, we need some tin, iron, glass. That should be fairly easy. A whole bunch of iron right here. I should have some tin already smelted. And glass, I have 1 piece of it. But we can easily get more. We have some sand over here to generate. So I'm just gonna steal it from that chest there. Smelt it real quick. Just like so. I'm probably going to need to make some sticks. Yes, I will definitely need sticks. Let me just throw that in there. That should last us for one of it right now. And make this fairly easy. Need a couple crafting tables, some redstone torches. Pretty easy if I do so myself. Have some planks here. That. Our glass. Perfect. Now we just need crafting. I could do great. Go. Those going. This going. I need iron nugget. Perfect. There we go. Now we're cooking. So, I believe I can the dyed crafting tables. It's just not gonna work. I cannot. Okay, how can I get the regular crafting table? Okay. Easy peasy. This. Just like so. Now we got that one. Now we need to just do the same thing. We need a couple more crafting tables. More stick. Well. Hard. Alright. Let's go 1, 2, 3, because I think we need 2 more for the tier 3 as well. Like that. Makes crafting tables. Torches. Nice and perfect. We got ourselves our crafter. Perfect. So now what we need to do, we can get the crafter, and we're probably going to place it here. I think I need to power it as well. Which, I mean, theoretically, we could do it like this. Let's see. I'm gonna get a better pickaxe, because I just realized I can break that. So let me just make an iron pickaxe. Then we can throw this one away. There we go. Starter pickaxe, bye. Iron pickaxe, 10 times. We do this like so. We can move the printer up like that. And then everything that we need for the crafter, we can kind of pipe into here like this. And then pipe our items up there. That'll work. So, we have to get all of dyes into crafter. So, in order to do that, we first need to make our little blueprint. That's just going to be right here with red, blue. Press apply. Possibly. I think that's how it'll work. If I do that, it'll... What? There we go. Okay. That, and that. I just needed to double click it. And then we can apply it. Perfect. So that'll make that there. Then we can take our item table. This. Rack that into printer. Possibly. Shows that they're in here. Does it need to go to a specific side? That way. Let me play with this and figure out what's going on, because I don't know why it's not going. Give me a minute. Okay. So here's what happened. It needs to be piped into the top. So I just extended the pipe this way. And we're getting it into the top now. Looks like we got some fun stuff there. And after that, what we could do is just pipe all of this out. And we can get a couple of chests going right here. I do this, get some chests just all up and down right here. So that way it can just sit there for us and the system doesn't get overloaded. So if I just make a couple of chests, right? Let's use for the time being. I have the planks right here. Just like so. And eventually we'll make this all look pretty. For now, it's just a temporary solution. Perfect, just like that. That should, once I press that button there, extract all of that into there. Perfect. So now I just gotta have all of these chests connect down to here. So let me do that right now. Now that should get all of the dyes in here. And as you can see, I think it's already starting to work. It definitely is. Look at that. We have a whole bunch of RGB dye. And we're starting to get our ores up in here. Now, it's not the most efficient solution, but it'll definitely work for the time being. So I'm gonna sit here overnight. We're gonna see how much we get, because we need, like I said, a whole bunch of iron. And I'm gonna see how much that we can get. Amazing. It is now the next. And I've collected not a lot, but quite a bit of resources. I was even able to make all 25 of our iron spikes. We're gonna go place those down and get this mob farm up and running. Now, I had a couple of ideas of what mobs to put in here. Now let me... Perfect. Just... I don't want to get touched. Can I get... Yes. I can get hurt. Cool. So now what we need to get some way to get all the items out. Now, I don't know if you remember the absorption hoppers, but that's gonna be our ticket out of here. So 3 obsidian, a hopper, and I have ender. Super easy. So like this. Bing bada boom. Get our ender pearl here. I'm running. The good thing we're making a mob farm. Got a boom, just so. We need a hopper. Some obsidian. So I know I have obsidian somewhere. No matter where I put. And a hopper. We'll just grab some planks here. Bada boom. Just like so. Get a hopper. And perfect. Now, I am going to make a couple more chests just because we do have to have our items going in somewhere, right? So we're gonna... Actually, there we go. We're gonna place this here. Our absorption hopper here. This chest. Now this is the direct item. Perfect. And we also need someplace to store the XP. So I think there's a tank. Which... Yeah, this is gonna be the one that we want. So that's iron and glass. So we should be... Grab some glass out of that. And I'm actually gonna grab some coal. Because we have a whole bunch of coal now. thanks to our printer here. So I'm this. And now we have a nice fuel source. I know I could put the coal blocks in there, but I feel like it would be waste. I'm just gonna do that. Cool. So we got our glass. Just like that. Perfect. Now I'm gonna put this. I'm thinking maybe right here we can kind of make a wall out of it. Got one. So like 3, just like so. I hope these connect. That's one thing I don't know. And this is south. Fluid. Perfect. Grab that. And now we just need to get some mobs going in. Now, I'm probably gonna go for ones versus all. So we'll do a witch. We'll do a skeleton. Let's try Enderman. Let's see how that works out. And we'll start off there for regular spider though. String. Let me go play. Like start spawning. Oh, you hear them already. Love that. Drop line. Perfect. Now I just need to figure out why the items aren't. That's why. So I gotta offset the vacuum this way. That's gonna be in the west direction. Perfect. That should pick everything up. Yeah. I think it's working. Perfect. So let's let this go for a little bit. Just like so. So now it's hitting the entirety of grinder. Perfect. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit. We'll see what we get, but I'm already sensing a problem here. Okay. Okay. What's not lit up? I think. Let me just. Couple things. Okay. Gotta quickly make sure everything up. I think that should. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm gonna let this run. We'll see what we get. And yeah. Right back. Okay, I'm already seeing a problem. Endermen don't want to stay in there. Probably gonna turn them off. Kill these guys. Nice and there. And we'll have to figure out another way to get Endermen. I also just noticed. What is that? I have no idea what that cobblestone. Fix that. This. He has poisoned us. Is a fact. What? How do I go about this? I know exactly how to go about this. Eat our apple here. To heal up. We're gonna approach this a slightly do this. That just like so. And mine it. that could be the easiest way, because then we'll just fall right back on top here. Let's do it that way. I'm under here. Crazy. That's kind of cool. Alright. I want to make sure I am healed fully before I go into the void. Gotta heal quicker. Perfect. One more. Right. There we go. Get plopped right back. In the water! That was perfect. Alright. So, like I said, I'm gonna let this run for a little bit and see what we get. It looks like we're already getting quite a bit of stuff. 51 bones, 16 string. We're killing it here. We also have some potions of regeneration. That's a huge. But I'm not seeing any XP. I'll have to look into that and see what's going on with that. But I'm actually going to let it run and call the episode there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hold on. Let me do this properly. Thank you guys. I don't know how to outro. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do like and subscribe if you did enjoy this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.